Smith Banks. I will be doing an introductory speech. I would like to start off with my attention getter. Welcome to McDonald's. Would you like a 4 for $4? Or we can give you a Happy Meal. But some people will respond with, can I get the number one? Or can I get the kids meal, no apple slices with fries? As a lot of people see that a lot of kids in this generation are increasingly becoming obese, the population for younger kids with obesity has risen over many years. This was seen with Michelle Obama in around 2012, where she changed the food portions and the quality and the selections of foods in the elementary system, the high school and middle school. She switched from starches as fries. She went to sweet potatoes because of the increasingly overwhelming population of young adults and little kids becoming overweight. This can be seen in many of our younger relatives or even some of our peers in school from when we grew up with. We saw how limited they were with how they were able to function with other kids. My goal here is to inform you about obesity in childhood, in the young childhood of many kids in the United States. A preview for this would be I am defining what childhood obesity is. I will also be talking about the socioeconomic factors that contribute to it. And I'll also talk about how fast food has a contributing factor to what children eat. According to the CDC, childhood obesity is defined as having a BMI in the 95 or over 95 percentile. And this is measured by a child's height and body weight due to their age and their sex. It is seen in 1 to 3, it has been reported to be seen in 1 to 3 children from the PHA. And this can lead to many very hard health risks, as well as death, depending on the lifelong conditions they have, like diabetes. Many people have diabetes now, it's increased. Also, it is not just contributed by, outside factors, it's also due to genetics. Continuing on with obesity, I will next be talking about the socioeconomic factors. As seen from the Cleveland Clinic, it is seen as from where they live. So many children, if they go to school in a low income area, it is seen where many fast food restaurants are around the school. So it's in walking distance for children. And living in an urban community, there's also more fast foods over grocery stores or even Whole Food markets. So it lowers the chances of a child eating healthy, as well as the money issue. Many single mothers in those communities don't have enough money to provide for their children, so they stick to what they know and what's cheaper, as well as them not having facilities such as parks or recreational areas or even gyms that are nearby and local to them. And another issue would be TV and gaming. A lot of children, they stick to being inside of the house due to what's surrounding them. A lot of gang violence and a lot of shootings are happening, so many children stay inside, which causes them to sit around and accumulate a lot of food. And it's also based upon not knowing the right foods to eat. Many people don't know what specific proteins you need. They just think you need a certain amount of food, when in actuality you really need a certain portion from each food group. Lastly, I will talk about fast foods. And a lot of people know how fast foods get the attention of children. They have colorful billboards. They have clowns like McDonald's. They have the clowns where children like clowns. They also get them through TV advertisements. They use the latest toy or the latest movie to get your child's attention by putting the toy or the cartoon in their ad, and it gains their attention. And they have catchy slogans like the "I'm loving it," or they even have songs, theme music, such and such. The APA says that ads target the youth because they know that the youth seeing ads shows like what they memorize the most. They memorize catchy things. They memorize colorful things, and it's also a very cheap outlet for parents when they see meal deals. We have the 4 for $4 at Wendy's. We have a 4 for $4 at McDonald's, or you might have half price for this, half price for that. So it also comes along with the parents buying food for their children based upon their finances. In conclusion, I discussed the reasons for childhood obesity, what can lead to childhood obesity. Also, it's socioeconomic. I defined what obesity was, and I talked about how the fast food they get children by wrapping in with their advertisement or slogans, as well as catchy tunes. And the purpose of this was to inform people about how children fall victim to childhood obesity, even though it's not limited to just those factors. It could also be the genetics. And I want people to remember that childhood obesity is not a reason to harass or bully a child. And you should always remember that there are more factors that contribute to a child's weight or how they act, which could lead to physical, mental, and social injustice to all children. Thank you.